get people interested in what's happening in the public arena. So I appreciate the work that you're doing, and I wish you well in your efforts in the coming election. You probably are asking yourself, who is she and why does she think she needs to be the governor of the state of Texas? I think I'm one of you. I think I've been fighting the fight along with you as a Republican Party activist for about 19 years now, and I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of listening to our elected officials spout the rhetoric and go off and be the big government. We have seen it at the national level, and we've seen it at the state level. And we find ourselves today with the prevailing choices being more of the same, and I couldn't sit still any longer and watch that. And so I put myself into a David and two Goliaths race, and one of the very first events that I was at, somebody said, well, you don't really think you can win? And I said, well, you must not know the outcome of that story. And I think our founders had to think the same thing when they got started and they went up against the greatest nation on the face of the earth. And yet they stood on those principles and they stood on those ideas that had been given to them, that they had studied, and they understood. They understood how to protect freedom and liberty, and it wasn't just lip service, and they risked their lives and their fortunes to do it. And so I'm here today with you, taking a lot of arrows and taking a lot of hits. And people say, well, are you qualified? And I said, well, I believe I am. I understand what protects liberty, and I understand what protects freedom, and I understand we live in a republic. Many have forgotten that. You know, republic, rule of law, justice. We're all the same under the law. This is not a democracy.